Testing. I'm ashamed of myself, cause I'm ashamed. Make sure y'all hear this. I'm ashamed. Like, bro, come on, bro. How am I not being consistent at this YouTube? Like, come on. If I really wanted this, I'd be consistent. I'm mad at myself because of that. I ain't gonna flag. Hey, you see the date, you see the time. I'm gonna say it again like I always say it. We back on that grind. Hey, man. It's your boy Lil Kel, man. Bispouk, man. Spook 101. Whatever you want to call me, bro. We back with another video, man. We got the worst parents on my 600-pound life. I don't know if you're not familiar with 600-pound life, but it be some people that love eating up there, man. They love eating. I don't know what they got going. They really do need help. And some people don't make it. Some people really don't make it out of that food addiction, and it's crazy. So we got the worst parents on 600-pound life, man. I hope y'all enjoy this, man. Let's get into it.
Children out of school to look after them full time, to making their grandchildren.
We go back, turn this up.
From pulling their children out of school to look after them full time, to making their grandchildren.
Man, let me fix this. But just off the bat, I know y'all saw Jit. Come on now. Jit is bed bound.
From pulling their children out of school to look after them full.
Jit is bed bound. And somebody is delivering food. And he can't even get up and make his own food. Like, come on. And his legs gotta stay open the whole time like that. Which is really not a good thing. You really need it. This is why you cannot let that food get to you. I know food good, but you don't let it get to you, bruh. If it do get to you, at least move your body. Try to move your body, man.
Time to making their grandchildren clean up after them after they go to the bathroom on themselves.
We got 30 minutes of this. And I keep pausing, but come on, dude. Even lil' bruh don't want to see this shit. Lil' bruh do not want to see this shit, cause come on now. He got his head down. They blurring this shit out. Why is he even in the room? You gotta get out the room, bro. Hell no.
These are by far and away the worst parents ever to feature on my 600-pound life. Starting off with one of the worst parents on the show is Kirsten, a 38-year-old weighing in at 612 pounds. Kirsten had a rough childhood. After being assaulted in high school, she began to take drugs and not look after herself at all. Addicted to these drugs, Kirsten would often live in with her deals and trade her body for drugs. As a result, she became pregnant with her first child and never knew who the real father was. She became deeply unhappy at her circumstances and started to binge eat to feel a sense of fulfillment. She also used eating as a way to make herself undesirable, hoping that it would keep people away from her.
And I kept eating, and maybe I ate. I was hoping to just keep people away from me. I don't know.
By the time Kirsten...
Y'all heard her story, bro. But come on, man. You cannot... Well, no, you cannot let this get to you. No. You gotta be strong. You gotta be strong. For real, though.
Kirsten was in her early 20s, she weighed over 300 pounds. Living the same lifestyle, Kirsten fell pregnant with her second child, and due to her weight, Kirsten realised that she couldn't look after both of her children properly.
Everything was really out of control for me, and I couldn't give my kids what I knew that they deserved or needed, so I let my mom and dad take them because I couldn't take care of them anymore.
Knowing she was incapable of providing for them both, Kirsten gave both children back to her parents to look after. By the time Kirsten stars on the show, the children have been living with their grandparents for over 10 years. For those 10 years, Kirsten has been suffering with her addiction to drugs and food, gaining to the point where she was unaware of how heavy she'd become. On the show,
she addicted to food and the drugs, cause of what drugs is she taking though? Like for real though.
Her children Nico and Lexi reflect on their living situation with their grandparents.
And my parents have been raising them for the last 10 years.
Growing up, I didn't really get to see my mom that much because she was doing like drugs and stuff, and she didn't want me to be around that.
She knew it'd be probably best for me and Nico to stay here with our grandparents.
Attempting to get her life back under control, Kirsten moves in with her parents after being clean for 6 months, sharing a room with her son.
Not trying to see this shit. Come on, man.
Nico. Getting clean wasn't the only reason why Kirsten moved back in with her parents. As she gained so much weight, she was no longer able to look after herself, requiring her parents to help her with basic tasks like showering.
I love a bagel, but you gotta get up after that bagel. Get up and get some cardio after that bagel.
And cleaning. Kirsten even needs her mother to help wipe after using the toilet.
My family does everything for me in everyday life, everything. My mom gets my food ready, she washes my clothes, and at times she has to help me wipe my butt.
Like, you do not want to live like this, dude. Come on now, you do not want to live like this. Like, don't let the addiction get to you, like, for real. For real, like, that go to any addiction. Any addiction, like, for real. Kind of sad to see, but she let this happen to herself, though.
I'm an invalid.
Sharing the same room as Nico, her young son is clearly uncomfortable with the arrangement, as her size means that her double bed takes up most of the space in the room. Nico also complains at the amount of food that she sneaks, always making the excuse that this is her cheat day. Kirsten also makes Nico sneak her food without her parents' knowledge, even bribing Nico when he tries to refuse. This obviously creates an unhealthy relationship.
But my mic keep going out on the right side of my ear. You know I need a new mic, bitch.
Relationship between the pair, as Nico is desperate for attention and affection from his mother, which he has spent the last 10 years without, so he agrees to indulge her dangerous eating habits just to please her. Nico is concerned for his mother as she becomes increasingly more immobile, relying on him to complete more and more tasks for her, worrying that one day she will just stop getting out of bed. Viewers of the show also feel deep sympathy for Nico, with one Reddit user commenting, "I feel awful for her son and I hope that he's doing well now. She was an absent parent to him, and then he was expected to drop everything to take care of her. He was 13 and deserved the opportunity to be a kid." It's shocking to see that after neglecting Nico for 10 years, she expects him to look after her every need the moment that she decides to come back into his life. Just like Kirsten, 673-pound Pauline
Like, she basically using her son on some shit.
expects her son to completely take care of her, twisting their relationship as mother and son as he assumes the role of the parent in this case. One of the most infuriating aspects of Pauline, like many other parents on our list, is their awareness of how damaging their overeating is to their children.
I am very aware of the damage I am doing.
She do not need to be in the grocery store at all, cause no. And the people that be taking care of them, like, they need to be strong enough to just say no. Like, no, I'm not giving you no more food. That's enough. Like, you really need to change. Like, hell no. You need to force that shit on them. Like, I don't know why you keep giving them food. That shit ain't it, bro.
To my son through overeating. These last 6 years have probably been pretty miserable for him.
I just can't wait for the day that I don't have to help her every day.
Please don't let me wreck. Oh God.
Pauline knows that she's harming her son, but seemingly doesn't care enough to change it. Dylan, Pauline's teenage son, looks after Pauline in every aspect of life. He takes care of the groceries, where Pauline orders him around, demanding he selects the biggest items he can possibly find, as well as running the household by himself. Dylan's biggest dream is the day when he doesn't have to look after his mother anymore. He can't move out and start a life of his own because his mother needs him to stay and look after her. And it makes you
His biggest dream, cause it ain't to be successful in life. It's just to stop looking after his own mama. That's crazy. Cause she put this shit on everybody. Cause she gave up on life, man.
think, what kind of dream is that for a young man to have? Pauline is completely aware of this, knowing that she could potentially ruin his life. Starting the show for a second chance at life also gives Dylan the opportunity to start his. Unlike Kirsten's young children, Dylan has more responsibility over Pauline, as he drives her across the country to Houston and attends all of her appointments with Dr. Now. When Dylan is asked why he buys such unhealthy foods, Pauline explains that she abuses her position as his mother and forces him to buy whatever she wants.
Chips, ice cream. The next question is, who buys those?
I'll send my son, but I know what you're gonna say, and it's really not his fault.
It is his fault. He can say no. It's both of y'all fault. Cause you keep eating it, he keep giving it to you, like, bro. And you don't gotta give it to your mom, bro. If you really cared about your mom, bro, you would not give your mom more junk food. You would not give your mom more junk food. Don't talk about my mic, Jit.
He's probably considered an enabler, but I abuse my position as his mother, and I tell him, go get my food, and I force him to do it.
You know, the solution is not to buy it.
Right.
Okay, so you already know the solution, you already know the answer, you already know the problem, but you have no control over it.
And it really makes you wonder what kind of person would admit they're abusing their own children, knowing that it's wrong, and do nothing about it. A month into the program, Dylan is responsible for preparing Pauline's no-carb meals in line with Dr. Now's plan. At her second appointment though, Pauline hasn't lost any weight, instead gaining 4 pounds.
At this point, he probably just giving her food, like, what y'all think? Why you think he giving her food? Jit probably trying to end up, you feel me? Trying to end her shit. Like, here, Jit, eat this shit so I don't gotta take care of your ass no more. On some shit, like.
Pauline expects so much from Dylan when he is still really just a child. Whenever he's on camera, he looks emotionless and stoic, with Pauline essentially robbing him of a childhood, enslaving him as a carer. And it seems like Dylan has just accepted this. One Reddit commenter said he was raised by a mother who, by her own admission, feels that the
Has Kyrie texted you back?
I don't want to talk about it.
How was the math test?
roles are reversed. I totally feel like he's the parent and I'm the kid, and all he has ever known is a mother who has weighed at least 500 and then 600 and then 700 pounds. I really do feel like I'm a burden. Pauline's stubborn attitude and victim mentality is all too common with my 600 pound life stars, just like Nicole. Nicole is one of the most viral stars from the show, with dramatic outbursts and tantrums that probably everyone has seen before. Between Nicole and her partner Charlie, the pair make their episode one of the most entertaining, as they're
This is like the most stressful ride ever, cause of what the fuck.
will make your jaw drop. Nicole viral stars from the show, with dramatic outbursts and tantrums that probably everyone has seen before. Between Nicole,
This is gotta be the most stressful ride ever, bruh. Windows down, so you hearing all these big ass trucks. You got a 600 pounder right behind you, right beside you, complaining, egging your ass on about more food. You whipping this bitch.
Nicole and her partner Charlie, the pair make their episode
Jit taking hits out the neck. I don't know if this a black, a blunt, or just a cigar, but Jit hitting that bitch through that motherfucker out.
one of the most entertaining, as their selfishness and
Kid in the back sleep. I don't know how that nigga sleep. I know he hear them 18-wheelers. Come on now.
Arrogance will make your jaw drop. Nicole's obesity causes her to be almost immobile, and simple trips to the supermarket are challenging, as Charlie has to move aisles and crates to the side in order to squeeze Nicole through. Like Kirsten from earlier, Nicole's parents look after her young children as she's become too obese to look after them, or even herself properly. Nicole is known to social services, having threatened to remove her children from her due to neglect. Nicole's parents look after the children, but only so they don't get placed into care. Nicole's mother is frustrated at having to look after toddlers at her age, and resents Nicole for not taking responsibility in losing the weight and stepping up as
Mama done with life, cuzzo. She trying to retire. She gotta watch another kid. She tired of that shit.
a parent. In a hard to watch scene, Nicole shouts to her 2-year-old, who is unaccompanied while having a bath.
Can't even go through the door. Like, you can't be living like this, bro.
As he is playing with the hot water tap. As Nicole weighs over 600 pounds, she can't fit through the door to reach her child.
Jaden, please, can you shut the water off and come with mommy? Jaden, please come on. I can't fit in the bathroom door. I can't fit in the bathroom door, Mom.
All right, I'll get him.
I can't take care of my kids, but there's nothing I can do about it right now.
Shouting for her mother to help, Nicole's mother is also frustrated because she can't cope having to look after 2 babies on her own, and Nicole can't help in any capacity. With 2 parent figures who can't give the children the full attention they deserve, it's incredibly upsetting to watch. Nicole is so absent from her children that they don't even recognize that she is her mother, instead thinking their grandma is.
And it hurts me that my kids think their grandmother is their mom, and that I'm not even a parent. One time I said to my son, "Do you love mama?" And he looked over at my mom and smiled. And it made me feel like he was calling her mom. And that's very hurtful.
In another viral scene from the show, Nicole and her family stay at the hotel while visiting Dr. Now, where she realizes that the bed is on wheels. As Nicole can't get on top of the bed due to it rolling away beneath her, the couple have a heated argument, shouting at each other in front of their young children who are playing on the bed. Nicole's attitude is disgusting as she insults Charlie and swears at him in front of the children.
So,
When they
Want to break into cybersecurity but don't have experience? The Google Cybersecurity Certificate
Shit,
uses
out of
real-world
hand.
scenarios.
said it was upstairs. Idiot. I can't get on it, Charlie.
why can't you? I'm holding
Just
the
give me the
bed.
chair over there.
Tensions rise as Nicole launches an attack on her entire family, furious that she can't get on the bed, calling her family bastards, screaming and shouting so loud.
Man, hell no. She getting mad at the family though, cause she overweight. Not even just overweight, like overweight. Maybe, overweight. She is super over the capacity. Like, my nigga, like, the bed is rolling when she get on it. And she mad cause she fat. And she getting mad at her family cause she fat. Like, you can't be evil and give up on life. Hell no.
Her children start crying. Nicole is selfish through and through, choosing food over her children and making no effort to change. It's unsettling to think of the children's future, as even their grandmother isn't overly happy about having to look after them. Another 600-pound life star with a toddler is Ashley D, weighing in at over 700 pounds. Her size has made her almost immobile, able to walk only a 20-meter distance at a time. The only task that Ashley can do is wash and relieve herself, but struggles with anything else. At the start of her episode, alarm bells start ringing as Ashley's apartment is not just untidy, but filled.
That shit looked weird when that shit just looked weird. Like, come on now, that shit look like animated. Like, what the fuck?
She clearly is unable to keep on top of the chores that people of a normal size just find easy to do. One of Ashley's biggest fears is that when she becomes immobile, she will need someone to take care of her. It's frustrating to see Ashley say this when she's done absolutely nothing to take control of the situation. It's also completely ironic, considering she already does have someone taking care of her 5-year-old son, Patrick. Everything that involves standing and walking around, Ashley relies on Patrick to do, which is every household chore.
He's my legs in a lot of things. Basically everything that involves standing and walking around.
Bro, who getting these overcapacity, supersized women pregnant though? Who's doing it? Like who doing that? Like who getting these people pregnant? And where the father at? Like this bitch, she damn near just like had birth so the nigga could take care of her. I mean take care of her, like the baby, like you feel me? She had a baby so the baby could take care of her.
Around a lot. Patrick does for me.
Go get the blue bucket for Mama. We're gonna do some laundry real quick.
He has to help me with just about every household chore.
Watching this 5-year-old struggle to fill the washing machine with laundry is incredibly upsetting, as it's something that no young child should have to worry about. Learning to do household chores is something that everyone learns, but not until you're at least able to reach the machine without having to climb on top of it. It's important to mention too, that if Ashley wasn't classed as disabled due to her weight and needing a carer, that her behaviour towards Patrick would be considered abuse, if it isn't already. One YouTuber commenter noted, "Watching that kid do laundry just broke my heart. I'm glad he's so smart and independent, but it shouldn't be taught this way. I hope she is better now." It isn't just household chores that Patrick needs to do either, but also prepare all of Ashley's meals, which, as we know due to her size, are very calorie dense and very unhealthy. As Ashley's husband works away as a truck driver for 70 to 100 hours a week, Ashley eats whatever Patrick is capable to make for her, which is a lot of cupboard snacks and microwave food. It's unfair to watch Patrick struggle this much, as Ashley has robbed him of his childhood, as their roles as parent and child have been completely reversed. Genuinely, just writing this part of the YouTube video is really upsetting, because a 5-year-old doesn't deserve this.
Every day, people just like you launch global brands from their bedroom. The barriers are gone.
Shit just out of hand.
You don't need
this kind of stress and responsibility because his mother is so overweight, she can't help him at all. Just like Ashley's 700-pound Miller casts a shadow of fear and worry over her children, as they do literally everything for her. Growing up with an emotionally distant mother, the only affection Miller received from her mother was through food. If Miller or her siblings refused food from their mother, she would see this as rejection and resort to violence against the children.
I do sometimes blame myself for Miller being the way she is. But at the time, I thought it was fine that she ate that much.
As Miller was the oldest, she would eat her siblings' food that they couldn't finish to save them from being punished.
She never said it, she never hugged me or kissed me, but what she would do is feed us. Giving us food was the only way my mother knew to show her love for us. And if we didn't take that food, my mother saw it as a rejection, and we would get a whipping.
Food was the only love Miller received, so she just wanted.
I know people that do that. I don't know why they do that shit. If I don't want to eat that shit, I'm not eating that motherfucker. Shit. Nigga want, it's like they want you to get fat sometimes.
More and more.
I kept gaining, and I just kept getting bigger. When I graduated high school, I was put.
Cause she already need a cane. She already need a cane. They look like damn near 1990 pictures. She already need a cane. Like no, cause no.
Pushing 350.
You do not want to live like this. You chill out on the food. I could be saying that to me too.
And they did not have a gown to fit me. I was so embarrassed.
Miller had her first child with her husband Elroy when she was just under 500 pounds. When the couple tried to conceive another, they found that Miller was too overweight to carry another child, so they ended up adopting. It's already insane to think that at 500 pounds and climbing, Miller thought it was a good idea to take on more children when she was already struggling to look after the one she had. By the time they adopted their last child, Miller was 38.
Why is she adopting children? Hell no. Why is she adopting children? Ain't there a thing where you gotta be able to like take care of the children? How the hell did she pass the requirement for that shit? Like,
with 5 children. At 40 years old, Miller started to develop lipedema, which is a chronic condition that causes abnormal fat and connective tissue to build up in the body, usually in the legs and hips. The lipedema, combined with Miller's obesity, meant that it became increasingly difficult to get up and do anything.
As it got bigger and bigger, it became this huge weight, and it just held me down. And one day it got so big, I couldn't get up anymore. So I have no idea how big I am.
Ultimately, Miller became bedbound, completely relying on her children to look after her every need. To make matters worse, Miller's husband Elroy started to have health issues too, which resulted in his reduced mobility as he relies on a wheelchair and walker to get around.
I have a lot of health issues going on myself. I'm in end-stage renal failure, and I have congestive heart failure. It's took a toll, so I need to take care of myself.
Miller's daughter takes care of most of the chores, especially the food shopping, and she seems somewhat resentful to the unhealthy requests her mother makes. She likely finds it frustrating that Miller doesn't sympathize with her, feeling sorry that because of her weight, her daughter has to take responsibility for feeding the family.
I do mostly all the grocery shopping now, since my dad can't walk in stores. I don't usually see my friends grocery shop unless they're with their parents. They don't do it by themselves.
Miller's daughter is also slightly afraid of Miller, as if she doesn't get exactly what she wants, she will be punished.
You can get a 12-pack of the pink sodas. 2 12-packs will be fine. Ice cream bars, please.
Okay. We don't want to bring my mom some of the stuff that she asked us to bring her, but we have to. She'll be mad if we don't.
Beyond the household chores, Miller's daughter feels guilty.
what is she gonna do? Hey, I guess so. If she not ready, she probably just gonna talk your fucking ear off. I don't know. It's probably gonna get nasty in that motherfucker.
For her mother's weight, as she understands that she is the one buying and feeding her parents.
I do feel responsible for my mom's weight because she can't get up and get it. It's just hard to know what to do when she wants food because we feel bad for her because she's on the bed.
This is such an unfortunate burden for her daughter to bear though, as she's simply doing what is being asked of her, yet has to take on the responsibility that her mother could die because of the food that she's feeding her. As mentioned before, Miller's children do absolutely everything to look after her, one of which being to clean their mother after she defecates in the bed.
Okay, done.
Man, hell no, man. Hell no, man. Hell no. I don't give a fuck how big you is. Get your ass to the toilet, man. What the fuck you got going? You got your kids wiping your ass and shit cause you wanna shit in the bed and they blurring this shit out. They blurring it out, but she too fat cause of that shit not being blurred enough cause of like, come on, bro.
I know it's horrible for them.
And you got the jit standing right beside him, to the right. What the fuck?
One important note on this subject is that if Miller weren't bedbound due to her obesity,
the nigga in the back, this nigga, I mean, he gonna have to grow up to this shit. He gonna eventually have to take care of both of them. But this nigga, I feel like this nigga a little bit too young to be seeing all this shit.
her children taking care of her after she defecates would be classed as child abuse. Ultimately, the responsibility and emotional burden that Miller places on her children because she can't stop eating is enormous.
Bring me plates and my oranges out the refrigerator.
So I'm trapped here and I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything.
Did you lose a lot of money, sports betting?
Unless it's in this bed. So most of everything around this house falls on my children.
In a similar situation is £705 at least.
Nah, bro, I'm stopping right there, bro. I'm stopping right there, bro. It's getting more nastier and nastier, bro. I'll do a part 2 later. I gotta definitely stop here, though. This ain't it. Man, like that video, cause I just like that video, bro. Man, we out, man. I love y'all, man. I love the ones that's watching. Okay, then. Keep watching. And subscribe and like.